So we talk about Mike Sillinger being busy, playing with a lot of teams. Walt McKechnie. This guy, last name translated as small, but it was nothing small about the talent of Michel Petit. Michel was most well known for being part of that great Nordique squads of the 1980s, but his career will probably go down as the player everybody wanted but nobody kept. Now, born February 12, 1964, in Saint-Malo, Quebec. He first came to major prominence as a defenseman by playing in the Quebec International Pee Wee hockey tournament for 4 consecutive years, from 74 to 77, with a minor hockey team from Pont-Rouge. Now, he first came to major prominence in the 82 draft after 3 strong seasons in the Quebec Major AAA Midget League and the QGM and JHL. His last season with Sherbrooke, he got 49 points in 63 regular season games and 25 points in 22 playoff contests. Now, Vancouver took him 11 overall in 1982 draft. He went back from 1 major season with the Saint Jean Castors of the Q, putting up 86 points. Now, Petit was a very interesting decision. Instead of playing straight in the NHL, he did play a little bit with Vancouver, but also played with Team Canada International in 1984, when he got 13 points in 19 games. Now, we finally had a regular turn in Vancouver in 85, putting up 31 points. Very fluid game, very, very strong on offense and defense. Now, 86, he was sent back for some more seasoning for the affiliate Frankton Express, 13 points in 25 games, but spent the next 3 seasons with Vancouver. Now, Vancouver was a good fit for him because he was among league team leaders in the points for defensemen, but he eventually found himself out of Vancouver and was sent to the Rangers in the 88 season. With the Rangers, again, consistent 33-point seasons the 2 years he was there, but he found his way in Quebec where he turned into a kind of a mini folk hero with 36 points in the 1990 season. Now, in 91, he eventually ended up with the Maple Leafs and 13 goals that season in 73 games. 92 part with the Maple Leafs for some of the season, but ended up in Calgary at the end of the campaign. Now, let me remind you something, ladies and gentlemen. He rarely make the playoffs. There was a time, it was almost 10 consecutive seasons he wasn't making the postseason. After, again, some consistent years with Calgary, found his way with Los Angeles in 95 with 17 points in 40 games. Again, 96 from LA to Tampa Bay. 97 ended up in Edmonton and Philadelphia. Spent some time with Detroit Vipers in 98 and also the Phoenix Coyotes. And when he got back to another chance at the playoffs. Now, 99, Las Vegas Thunder. 2000, 2001 with the Frankfurt Lions. Back to Chicago, then to Italy in 2002. Now, he was a great star for Team Canada internationally. Also played for them in the 1990 championships as part of the Quebec franchise with 1 assist in 8 games. Now, in 17 years in the NHL, he got 90 goals, 238 assists, and 320 points. Very, very aggressive player too. 1,839 minutes in penalties. So despite the high points total, he could take care of himself on the ice. Probably one of the best, aggressive defensemen of his era. Now, what really stands out for me is not the 1,800 minutes. It's the fact is he was well liked by the coaches and players for so many teams. You're not going to play with 10 teams, including another 10 or 15 in the minor leagues, unless you're popular. You can't stay, like ladies and gentlemen, you can't stay 20 plus years at major pro and minor pro and not be a well-liked player. And Michel was very well-liked wherever he went. So that's the interesting case of Michel Petit. Thanks for listening. And if you want to find out more about the Team Canada program that somebody played in, there's different informational pages online about Team Canada's 1977 to current day World Championship teams. It's quite interesting because you have a lot of francophone players like Michel Petit, J.J. Daniel, talented players of their sort. Now, the 10 different teams make him tied with J.J. Daniel, Matthew Schneider, Jim Dowd, Ole Jokinen, and Lee Manek. Again, the second most by any player. Now, Petit was also the first to hit the 10-team mark. So if you're looking for his hockey cards, not hard to find. Have a good day.